Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenarios. In the previous video, we discussed about today how we are going to display the lookup field into the UI and how we are going to capture the which one they are selecting on handle change. There we are holding to the selected record ID. This is we discussed in the previous video. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about how we are going to aggregate to the data for the customers data and as well as to the how we are going to add by the that aggregate result into the wrapper class. So let's come to the first. We are going to create by the one Apex class. So here Apex class name is the sales reps related sales customers CLS. Okay, this is the class name. Now in this, we are going to take it by the one method, aura enabled get sales customers roll up data. We are going to roll up, right? So roll up data. So here string we are passing to the sales representative, so that's why here S sales rep ID. What we are selecting here, it is holding by the in this, that value we are passing to the this class. We can see once completed by the here how to pass to the from the JS to the here. Let's see. So here we are passing to the sales representative ID. So now here we are going to write by the roll up, right? So that purpose we are going to take it by the aggregate result. So aggregate result. So I'm going to take the list of the records. It is written. Why? Because means we have the multiple customers, right? So for example, Vignan Technology is the one customer, Salesforce.com is the another customer. So we have to roll up by the customer name. So that's why here we have to take it by the aggregate result is the list type, or you can take it by directly list also. Okay, AG list equals to here we are going to write the query select. So we have to roll up by the based on the customer name. Na? So that's why here we have to take it by the customer name. This is the customer name. So here parent to child query customer name we need to actually that is the ID is the written. Na? That's why customer name. So we can give it by the any naming here. I'm just to give into the CN customer name. Based on this, we can get it by the this customer value. That's why. And next is the here we have to get it by the total items. So this is the total items. So total items actually we have to do the sum of the total items for the each customer wise. For example, here we have to the Avigna Technology is one customer. So this customer, all total items. Avigna Technology is the customer. We are sum of the total items 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6, 7 and 8. Total item is the 8, right? This is the summarizing. We are summarizing purpose. We have to take it by the sum of the total items, comma, and same like sum of the next is the total quantity. Quantity also here we have, right? This is the quantity. How much quantity we have to sum of the customer name wise. So that's why here total quantity. Here we can give it by the STQ total quantity. Here also we can give it by the naming STI. Sum of the total items and comma. Similar way we have to the sum of the total amount as well. This is the amount. This is the we have to the roll up to the total amount as well. So total amount. So here STA. So this naming purpose, we are going to get it by the exact result value. I will show you that is we can, it will come. So here from which object we have to, this is the sales rep object, right? Sorry, sales orders object. Sales order object and where condition, this is the sales representative. This is sales representative related records only, right? So that's why here we have to take it by the sales representative API name. sales representative APA name equals to what we are selecting to this one. Up to is this one. Now we are going to the group by the data with the customer name wise, right? We have the two customers. One is the Vigna Technology, another one is the Salesforce.com. So group by the customer name. So group by. So this is now we have to give it by the group by the this name. So save group by the customer name, and it might be any we have to mapping a customer name not equals to null, and might be some of the sales representative is mapping, but might be chances to we are not mapped by the any data to the customer name not equals to that records only. Not equals to null. Those records we are getting now. Okay. So now here we have to display the data with the table format. So we can't able to directly display the table format with the aggregate result. That purpose we are taking to the one wrapper class. So public. Sorry, this is the after this is the class. Here we are going to write it. Public class WRP aggregate AGG result. So this is the we are going to do our wrapper class name. So in this wrapper class, these fields we are going to display into the Lightning Web Component. So that's why each and every field in front we have to give it by the @ enabled. So first field is the we have to display it by the public string customer name. So next is the public decimal. So we have to the total items. Next is the here we have to take it by the public decimal total quantity, and here public decimal so total amount. So these are all the fields we are going to display by in the table format now. So that's why here we have to take it by the one object. Based on that, we have to take it by the one class. Based on that, we have to display by the in the table format. So let's take to the here list. Why? Because means we are taking the list. We have the one or more customers, right? That's why. This is the our class name. WRP list equals to new list of. So now here it is written to the one or more records, right? List of the records, each customer wise. So here we have the two customers. This customer information null, right? That's why it is not written in these records. These records only returning to the aggregate result. Here we are taking a customer name not equals to null. And sales representative, it is matching the sales representative also. Here this is the null, so these records will not be the return. So now we have the Aggregate Technology is the one record, Salesforce.com is the another record. So two records we are going to display by in the table format purpose. Let's take to the here for loop. This is the aggregate result now. Aggregate result AGG. So this is the list. What we are taking now, that is the list. So save. So now here we have to take it by the WRP aggregate. So here W equals to new WRP. This is just like an object account. This is a new account. In account object, we have the name, phone, email. Same like here also be the same like this is act as an object. Now here we have to store it by the W dot customer name equals to AGG dot so get off argument. Here we are giving the CN. So instead of this is easy to understand purpose CN. So it is the aggregate result type, right? This is the data type is the aggregate result. We have to change it by the string format. So that's why here we have to give it by the string. This is string now, here's this one. Same like w dot total items equals to, it is the decimal format, decimal agg dot get off. So here stn total amount. So w dot total quantity equals to decimal agg dot get off stq. So for example, if you not taken by the this naming conversion here declaration, if you take it by the AGG0, AGG1, AGG2 like that. So might be it is confusing, right? Here we have to give it by the variable names. It is clearly get it by the particular value information. So final one is the total amount equals to decimal, sorry, decimal agg dot get off sta. So these are the values. Okay. So let's take to the here all are the equal sign. So save. This is the save here we are given. Okay. So now we are going to add it by the list of the records to the in this list wrp list dot add off. So our name is the W, right? So save wrp list we are adding to the here. Now finally we have to return by the this wrapper list. So here return WRP list. So we are returning to the list of the records, right? This is the here. So save. So initially what we did, we are doing the based on the sales representative ID, we are fetching to the all the sales orders information. So it is returned to the one or more sales customers information, and we have to the roll up, right? That purpose we have to take it by the aggregate result. So here we have to sum up the total item, sum of the total quantity amount. We have to the summarizing to the all those values, and we are filter the based on the sales representative ID, and here we have to the get it to the here information to the based on the sorry group by to the sales customer's name. After that, we have to store by this information. We have to display in the table format. Now that's why here we have to taken by the one wrapper class. In that wrapper class, we have to give it by the customer name, total item, total quantity, total amount. These fields we have to utilizing into the in the LWC component. That's why here we are taking the at the rate aura enabled for the each and every component. Okay. So here after that, here we have to roll up to the data to the we are adding into the in the list. This list data we are returning to the our LWC component. So how we are going to capture the this is the return the value, and how we are going to display into in the table format. Let's see in the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you.